Our philosophy is very difficult to understand. Suppose you are giving some medical relief, and if I say, why you should waste your time by giving medical relief, why not give him relief from birth and death? They will laugh. You don't say that you don't give medical relief, but why do you forget the real business?
ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः।
I had a nice life. I lived in South Korea, worked as a model and traveled a lot. In my life, I've visited 31 countries and it's hard to surprise me with something. Now I'm singing kirtan in the ashram at Radhakund because our real business is to be free from birth, death, old age and illness. I want to obtain Krishna Prem, love for God. But I still have fresh memories of the past and it's necessary to cleanse my heart of material attachments. Many people ask, how could you change your life 180 degrees? Don't you want to return to the luxury and sweet life? The fact is that I have a sweet life right now. Externally, we live very simply. But internally, I'm much happier than few years ago. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati gave the example of a bee crawling on a jar of honey. It sees the honey but cannot taste it. One must open the jar and taste it, not make logical conclusions about what the honey might taste like. In the same way, many people look at the Vaishnavas living in the holy Dham and do not understand them. But Krishna lives in the hearts of the devotees and gives them real bliss.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
In the same way, many people look at the Vaishnavas living in the holy Dham and do not understand them, but Krishna lives in the hearts of the devotees and gives them the real bliss. Vrindavan is not part of the material world. Vrindavan is the forest of Vrinda. Vrinda Devi is the Shakti, the energy that arranges happiness of Krishna. If a person lives in Vrindavan, he has an opportunity to come into contact with this happiness.
Joy Shri Radhe, Baba Radhe Sham, Radhe Radhe.
Therefore, worship of Vrindavan and Tulasi Devi purifies us from material desires. But it is not so easy to understand. Just as a materialist cannot see God, so he cannot understand divine happiness.
Vivekananda said, what is the use of pouring water in tulsi? Better pour water in a eggplant shop, you will get some eggplant. Eggplant is also a small tree, and tulsi. So if somebody is pouring water in tulsi for bhakti, he condenses. Why is wasting time? Pour water in this eggplant. Tomorrow you get to God is fictitious, God's service is another sentiment. Do something practical.
Just as we don't talk about neglect in medical care, we don't talk about not watering eggplants. But there are much important things in this life. No matter how we treat this body, it will still die. So it is necessary to think about not only how to treat it, but also how to no longer be born in this material world and not to get this material body. In the same way, it is necessary to grow vegetables. And when we have abundance of food, it is not the highest achievement. A material well-being is just a temporary relief of material suffering. An intelligent person should solve the true problems of life: birth, death, old age, and illness. We need a connection with the spiritual world, and it is possible thanks to Tulasi Devi. So Tulasi necklace should be always on our neck. This is our connection with Vrindavan and Krishna. So please wear Tulasi Mala on your neck right now and wear it until your body is alive.
Nama Nama.
By the mercy of Durga Devi, manifested illusionary energy or Maya, the woman can get beautiful young body. But this body is temporary. Eventually it will get old and die. But by the mercy of Shri Krishna, we can get eternal spiritual body and go to the Golok Dham. That's why we are staying in Vrindavan, doing our bhajan and asking for mercy and serving the Vaishnavas. Now we're at Radhakund. The Mary Matajis are doing their kirtan and bhajan all day long, and that's why I hope that my life will have same direction.
We're all convinced that our only business is to become Krishna conscious.
Yes,
Huh?
yes,
That is the word. We have no other business. But now, we means, we human beings, we have no other business.
When someone comes to the stage of being convinced like that there is no other business, what is that stage called?
That's called Sarup Siddhi. Jive Sarup Ma Nitya Krishna Das. This realization that I am eternal servant of Krishna. This day. And from here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching begins. So you have to preach all over the world that you are simply wasting time by so many departments of knowledge. You are so foolish, rascal. Samayeva hi kevalam. Simply wasting time. I think I explained that to the gentleman in the last morning. He said, in 1 hour, 2 hours you should do it. Not 2 hours, 24 hours. Did I not say? Yes. Because that is the only business. We have no other business. Our society is practically demonstrated that this is the only business, and no other business. We therefore do not try even to earn our livelihood. That is the natural instinct of every animal, but we do not try even for that. Is it not?
Transcendental platform.
Yes. Let them see practically. We are not busy how to go to the office, how to the business place. We are not interested. We are simply interested for Mangala Arati, for class, for chanting, dancing, that's all.
Radhe Radhe, Hare Krishna.